What is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today I will show you top 20 best box fight maps in Fortnite creative mode. In general, I researched about 200 maps and these are the best ones from all of them. You'll be able to see up to 16 player free-for-alls, some maps that you'll have full customization, and in some you'll only get 500 materials, 1000 or unlimited. Each map has a super unique and custom design and different rules that you have to follow. So, if this sounds interesting to you, then let's get right into it. Then taking a closer look at the first map first, which is a 16 player, huge box fighting map in free-for-all. Right now, at the time of recording, not only you have to find players to play this map, but this one has been added to the custom matchmaking. So what you do is bring as many friends as you can, or just go into the creative hub and matchmake with random players. The rules are super simple. Around the whole map there are different spawns, and whenever you die you'll be spawned in one of those spawn areas. Each player's main objective is to get 100 points, and each kill will give you about 5 to 10 points. Every time when you kill someone you'll get health per kill, so that means 50 health or 50 shields. And last but not least, every 2 minutes all buildings get destroyed and you can start over building again, fighting other players and basically getting like a fresh reset. So, if this sounds interesting to you, then try it out. Then going over to the second map on my list is a 16 player 1v1 tournament edition. Okay, so this map is one of the complex maps I have ever seen. The rules are as follow. You bring as many players as you want, and whenever you click start game, the map itself will create 8 small arenas. In each arena, 2 players will be spawned, so all you have to do is kill your opponent, aka your enemy, wait for the other players to finish in their different areas, and then all the winners will be spawned into the second arenas, so on and so forth. On a base of eliminations, the last 2 players who are standing will go into the finale, and whoever wins that fight will win the whole map. Whenever you're done with your fight, you can watch other players fight as well, and if you were looking for like a tournament edition box fighting map, then this is the one for you. Then going over to the third map on my list, which is amazing, custom sized box fighting map. Okay, so first things first, the map itself has 4 arenas. Whenever you play click game, all the players will get into the lobby, and then you can choose how much, or basically how large and what size of the map you want to play in. So for example 7x7 blocks, or depending on how many players you have, you can pick how big or how small the map you want to play in. Of course you can choose your custom loadouts, all the weapons, there will be specific shops which you can just choose whatever you want, and last but not least, yes, you'll get unlimited materials. Whenever you pick one of the boxes to fight your battles in, just at the beginning of the game, build all the floors on the bottom, so you can start building, and whenever you're done, you can destroy the middle's first floor, and then all the buildings will get destroyed and reset. If you want to try this one out, then here it is. Then moving over to the next one is the TSM box fighting ring arena. Okay, so again, everything will be automated. Each player will get 500 materials and different weapons and healing items per every single round. You can play as many as you want and even up to 100 matches. You'll get automatic leaderboard systems, and this map is built with one of the most unique and up-to-date features and all the updates, so you'll be able to play with all the new guns and much more. If you want to play this one out, then here it is. Then going over to the 5th map on my list, which is the 1v1 arena in a Coliseum. So the same map creator that created the huge Coliseum Zone Wars map created another one, just this time specifically for box fighting. So first things first, each player gets a random loadout and 500 materials. If a player doesn't get killed in the first 60 seconds, the storm slowly and shortly will start moving. So to add a bit of fast pace to the gameplay itself, and make the rounds a little bit shorter but much more fun. If you want to try this one out, then here it is. Then take a look at the 6th map on my list, which is a Greek Temple Museum. This time each player will get 1000 materials, and whenever you'll kill someone you'll get their materials and their weapons as well. Yes, obviously you can see for yourself the map is huge, so you'll be able to play a 1v1, 2v2, 3v3 or a huge 4v4. You can practice against your worst enemies or just have some fun with your friends. The map design and textures looks amazing. It's nice to try out different map codes, so if you were looking for something more unique and fun, then this is it. Then moving over to the next one is another box fighting map, this time in a summer's box theme. So this specific arena is nothing special, there are no graphic textures or different blocks added, but it's just a super simple, with no rules whatsoever box fighting map. You can play a 1v1 with unlimited materials. Whenever someone dies, automatically will get spawned into the next round. You'll get automatic leaderboard systems, and basically anything else you would need in a normal box fighting map. If you get bored from one map, then try this one out and see how it goes. Then taking a closer look at the next map on my list is the Batman 3v3 Arena. Okay, so this one is specifically made for 3v3s. With all the new upcoming trio cash caps and tournaments and everything else, this map is specifically made to train for that. And of course it doesn't hurt if you can train and get better in an amazing Batman Arkham's Knight arena. You can see on both sides and on the bottom of the floor green effects, all the dark and those simple and small textures which add an amazing feel to the map itself. If this sounds interesting to you, then here it is. Then the ninth map on my list is a 1v1 made by one of the most popular 1v1 map creators ever. So a YouTuber by the name of Flea has been making 1v1 maps since Fortnite Creative Mode was created, and this is one of the best maps he has ever made. It's a super simple but super huge and amazing 1v1 box fighting map. The designs and textures are again a lot more unique than all the other ones I have shown you. There are no bugs whatsoever because I test out all the maps before I show you. And on top of all that, when I did my research, this is one of the most popular maps ever made. If you want to try this one out, then here it is. Then going over to the next one on my list is a super simple but very unique Minecraft Lego Arena. This time the map itself doesn't get split to 2 but to 4 instead. Each square, or basically each side, gets 1 player per every 4 players. So if you bring up to 16 players, it's basically like a 4v4v4v4, especially in tournaments and just to practice in general. It's amazing that you can play like a 2v2s and not only against just a single team, but instead 3 or 4 and simulate actual things that would be happening in an actual battle royale. If you want to try this one out, then here it is. Moving over to the next map on my list is the ultimate Fortnite box ring 1v1 map. The map itself, or basically like the box arena, is made like an actual ring itself. The map designs and textures are amazing. All the rules and everything else apply like per usual. So it's just super simple and amazing 1v1 arena which actually looks like a ringside. If you ever get bored from one of the maps, here are a bunch of more which you can play. If this was what you were looking for, then this is it. Then going over to the next map on my list, which is a box fighting map, but this time with all the buildings pre-built. Basically, it's a huge free-for-all where all the players get spawned randomly and you get unlimited materials. But yes, like I told you previously, the map doesn't start at 0 where there's 0 buildings, but instead all the players can edit each other's buildings and you can destroy others' walls just with a pickaxe. The only way to destroy someone's wall is by destroying it with a weapon, and again everything is pre-built, so you always have to be aware of that anyone can edit on you. So basically this map adds an extra difficulty, which in my opinion I found refreshing, so if you want to try this one out, then here it is. Then the next map on my list is another your own choice pick and choose box fighting arena. At the start of the game, all the players will get spawned into the lobby, and then you can choose to play just a 1v1 or a huge free-for-all. Basically on the walls and everything else, all the rules and all the other stuff will be simplified for you, so all you have to do is shoot one of the buttons. That will change the game mode, the size of the map, the weapons and everything else. So yeah, this map is super simple with almost no extra design whatsoever, but if you want to customize your own thing, you can choose whatever you want, then here it is. Then now we have come to the 14th map on my list, which is a forest-like 1v1 arena. Again, each player this time will only get 500 materials. Whenever someone doesn't get as many materials as he would want to, you start to saving them, not just waste them by just building random floors and trying to get every single wall on your side so you're able to edit and protect yourself better, but instead you try to save up them, play smart, and know how it would feel like in an actual Battle Royale last 10 players alive endgame. If you want to practice and get good, then this is it. Then now we have come to the 15th map on my list, which is a simple, but again a little bit unique, underwater box arena. So yeah, this one is super simple 1v1 arena with no automation, leaderboards or anything else. Each round you'll get different weapons so you can get used to them, and you pick how many rounds you want to play, what is the timer for each one of them. Whenever you die, do you want all the buildings to get respawned, or instead play in the same arena again with the previous buildings from the previous match. You can choose whatever you want and have fun. Then going over to the one of the last maps on my list, which is the 4x4 Galaxy Team Box Fighting map. So again, the whole map gets split to 4. Each square gets about 20 seconds to pre-build their buildings and then you can start fighting. The map is big enough for 16 players and it has that galaxy theme with neon buildings, and it seems like the whole map has been built by dark blocks, but instead it isn't dark whatsoever. So if you want to try this one out, then here it is. Then the next map on my list is a multi-themed 1v1 map. I told you at the start that I would show you different maps, and here's one of them. Super unique, super fun, all the rules apply the same like per usual, nothing out of the ordinary. But I enjoyed it a lot, especially with all the multicolors, and like all the other maps had just 1 or 2 colors dominating, this one has about 30 or 40 of them. The map itself isn't too big nor too small, so you can have some fast rounds, but if you want longer, you can do that as well. Try this map out and let me know what you think. Then the 18th map on my list is the winter themed, super huge, open box kind of map. So yeah, like you can see for yourself, the storm will be moving as well, so it makes for faster rounds. All the other players will have to move to the middle, and then to left side or to right one. By doing that, making and adding an extra difficulty, and that players can't just sit in one box and wait for the other ones to die. They'll have to move as well, like they would need to in an actual battle royale. Each player gets 1000 materials, health per kill, and you can build up to 5 blocks. If you want to try this one out, then this is it. Then the next map on my list is a super old school, free-for-all box fighting map. Each player gets unlimited materials. At one specific point, the storm will stop moving, and then whoever is the last man standing wins. Automatic leaderboard systems, different loadouts per every single match, the new shotguns and all the new items will be included as well. If this sounds interesting to you, then try it out. And with that said, now we have come to the last map on my list, which is the last box fighting map, this time in a museum arts gallery. So as for the last map, I want to give you something unique that maybe you haven't ever played, so this is one of them. You can choose 2 game modes, either way, a 1v1 or a 2v2. The map is big enough to play a huge free-for-all, and it is the right size to do a 1v1 as well. To reset all buildings, each player into their spawn will get a reset button, which will remove all the buildings. You get unlimited materials, custom loadouts, and everything else that you would need. I have shown you in general 20 maps in this video, and believe me, this one is definitely in top 5. If you want to try this one out, then here it is. And with that said, I really do appreciate for watching, guys, and I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to let me know in the comment section down below the next video idea, or any suggestions that you have for me to improve my videos. If by any chance you found this video helpful, leave a like, subscribe, and enable that notification bell to not miss any more amazing top 10 lists or anything else. If you're looking for different game modes like free-for-alls, team deathmatch, hide and seek, prop hunt, search and destroy, or anything else in Fortnite creative mode, then check my channel out and you'll find every single one of them already made. With that said, I'm signing out. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. My name is Kaid, you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy. Peace.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true.